what they have done to our country by allowing these millions and millions of people to come into our country, and look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States. And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it.
And as you know, for some time now, we've been reporting on the Venezuelan gang takeover narrative thrust into the national spotlight by Donald Trump during that presidential debate.
Aurora city leaders have recently pushed back on that narrative, correcting statements that indicate the city was under siege.
And at the center of this controversial issue, several apartment complexes and their troubled ownership.
Denver 7's Veronica Acosta found that ownership company owes thousands of dollars in fines to the city of Denver and has dozens of code violations for properties in Aurora.
CBZ Management is at the center of this. The company owns 4 apartment complexes in Aurora, one of which was closed by the city weeks ago. Another 3 complexes in Denver, 2 in Edgewater. Officials in Denver, putting it plainly for us, they think this management company is a bad actor.
Solamente eso queremos.
I ask you to please listen to us, listen to our stories as renters. Listen to those of us who are impacted.
Impacted by unpleasant living conditions and the narrative surrounding several apartment complexes.
Listen to us. We are responsible people, and we want a solution.
Isamar Vilacha is just one Whispering Pines tenant who wants a better place to call home. Inspection records reveal these are issues tenants here have dealt with for years. Violation notices point to broken heaters, trash scattered across the complex, even busted entryways pictured in these reports.
It's not possible for them to put the blame on us for the failures of this company.
Similar violation notices have been filed for the edge of Lowry. Leaks, black mold, and bugs, all problems noted there too. And in Denver, it's a similar story.
They could do a way better job because it's kind of run down in there.
The Jewel, Courtyard on Vine, and William Penn are all in Denver and owned by CBZ Management, the same company that owns the Aurora apartments, at the center of the Venezuelan gang takeover narrative.
With CBZ Management, we have quite a few violations, including outstanding violations.
Danica Lee with Denver's Public Health Investigations Division says they've been looking into those violations for years. At the Jewel complex, 13 complaints were investigated in 2023. 3 citations were issued, which came with nearly $2,000 in fines. This year, 7 cases have been investigated. 1 citation for $250 was issued, and there's an active case related to unsafe living conditions.
We've seen that the management company and the ownership do not follow through on correcting issues as quickly as they should, and they also aren't as proactive in maintaining the property in good condition.
Less than 5 miles away, Courtyard on Vine. Last year, 8 complaints were investigated, 2 citations issued with $750 in fines. This year, 3 more cases investigated. The violations documented here: mold, no hot water, and sanitation concerns.
We've gone out there, we've found violations, we've issued orders to correct, and those orders are still outstanding.
The final Denver CBZ Management property is William Penn. Out of the 5 complaints investigated in 2023, 1 is still active. In 2024, 7 were investigated, with 2 still active. Those active cases are because of trash, water intrusion, pests, and an unsecured door, which we saw firsthand and has yet to be addressed. 12 citations have been issued for this property this year. Fines here totaling more than $44,000.
When we get to this level of fines, certainly it raises red flags for us, and we are trying to find ways of increase the pressure.
Pressure with a growing price. City officials say none of the fines issued to CBZ Management because of what's happening at their Denver properties have been paid. Most are in collections. And because the fines are so high for the William Penn property, the city has gone a step further.
We do use liens if there are a number of fines that remain unpaid past their due date. That is the case here, and it's just one more tool that we have to hopefully motivate property ownership and property managers to correct violations quickly.
And soon, they say they'll take another step to increase the pressure on the ownership company.
So in this case, we anticipate there will be criminal charges likely filed. We're working with the city attorney's office to evaluate that.
They could do the windows, redo the windows better.
But that's just one of Kiara's concerns, because while she wants to live in a better place, keeping a roof over her head takes priority. We asked the Denver Department of Public Health and Environment when they plan to know more about those potential criminal charges against CBZ Management. They said the end of this month. In studio, Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
Veronica, thank you. Arrest warrants have been issued for 2 new suspects that appeared in surveillance video at the Edge at Lowry, one of those Aurora apartments owned by CBZ Management. That viral video showing 6 men with weapons inside the complex. Edelson Yoel Pena Angulo and Danier Aramillo Meneses are wanted for burglary and menacing with a firearm. And police say they have now identified all 6 armed men in that video. 1 man was arrested, and they do not believe any of them are connected to the Tren de Aragua gang.